Guys, welcome back to another build challenge. It's been a while since we've done one, but today we're celebrating getting to 105 subscribers. So we currently are at 108, which is super cool because that means we only need 2 more until we can do another build challenge. So we'll be at 110 because that's our next short-term goal. But yeah, so again, thank you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you. I enjoy making videos so much. It makes me personally feel like good and productive and all kinds of stuff. And I enjoy the fact that you guys enjoy watching them. So, not to get too sappy with you guys, but again, thank you guys so much. Today's build challenge is going to be every room is a different month of the year. So in order to get this wheel, I just went on Google and looked up months of the year wheel, and I just clicked on this one. So we're going to go ahead and spin, and we're going to spin for like the little kind of like entryway living room. And we got May. So here's the house. It's kind of jankety, the windows are, but whatever. You're probably going to see this house again because I just like it too much. I hate that it cuts like that right there though. But let's go inside. And this is like our entryway living area. Here is a bathroom, dining room, and a kitchen. And then upstairs we have, of course, the little hallway, a bathroom, a bedroom, another bathroom, and another bedroom. So, yeah. Let's start with this area, though. So, we got May. So, I don't know if any of you have heard the saying. I feel like most people have, but April's showers bring May's flowers. So, I'm going to go with a flower kind of theme. I think this is kind of cute for a flower theme. And then we need some wood floors down. I'm going to go ahead and just put, well, I guess I'll wait. I was just going to put wood everywhere, but obviously besides the bathroom. And we'll worry about upstairs once we get there. So I was thinking maybe putting like a couch over here. We don't have a whole lot of room. It's kind of a tiny space. I didn't really think about that when building, but that's okay. So we'll get a smaller couch maybe, and I'm thinking bright colors, but not necessarily as bright as, or like warm colors, but not necessarily as warm as like summer. So I'm thinking like a purple would be probably pretty good for us to use. My arm slipped. That was super fun. Let's get a little coffee table. I don't even know if your sim can walk past this, to be honest with you. I did not think this out when I was building. That's okay though. That's not a coffee table. What am I doing? Okay. Just get this one. And then let's get some decorations in here. We could probably put a little plant in this corner over here. And let's see, what kind of plant should we put? That's really big. Where is my favorite plant? I'm going to be using this one a lot. I love this plant so much. I hate that it glitches like that when it does that. Okay. And so where I live, May, it does start to get warm, but not really till the end of May. Like the beginning of May does start to get warm, especially like at that 12 o'clock time. But it's still a little chilly. Just a little chilly still. Okay, and then we need 2 rugs. We need one for over here and one for the door. So we can get a purple one for the door. We can get a little bit of a bigger one for under the couch. I kind of like this one. Honestly, no. We'll just go with the white rug. Jeez. Okay, over here, we need some stuff. I'm trying to think. Well, I'm not trying to think. I'm trying to find, actually. Here it is. Perfect. Okay. So we have a little coat rack. And I'm thinking about putting like a little basket of possibly, well, actually, let's get some boots because, like, obviously it rains pretty much all year round. It just rains a lot in April, but it still rains quite a lot in May, honestly. So, yes, and then maybe we will get I don't know, what else could we put over there? Let's find something. What could we put right there? I like this one, but I want to find the smaller one because I just don't think I'm going to have room. Here it is. For the bigger one. Okay, perfect. And then over here, I was thinking just a rug, honestly, because I don't know what I could even fit over there. Maybe a mirror would be good. But again, like, I don't know what I would put over there. Slay, purple. Okay, let's put like one of those flat mirrors up against here and call it a day. It needs something though. That's the thing. Let's do a smaller plant, like maybe this. Perfect. Okay, so where should we? Let's move on into the dining room. Okay, we are spinning for our dining room. We got May for our entry and living area that I did not plan correctly, and we got November. I think honestly November is a really good one for the dining room because here in the United States, a lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving. So it is like a family-oriented holiday. If you've never celebrated it or don't know what it is a family-oriented holiday. You come over, you eat a bunch of food and hang out. Some people do games. You kind of plan for Christmas. Most families do. And yeah. I have mixed feelings about Thanksgiving, but we don't need to get into that today. Let's go ahead and get some chairs because we need them, obviously. Now, obviously, this isn't the biggest dining room, but it'll do. Then we need some decorations. Let's get a plant in here. Using a lot of browns. And like, I don't know, browns, I guess. Let's go ahead and get some, like, here, perfect. That's giving kind of fall vibes, I guess. Oh, wait, no. I know what we can use. We could put the leaves down. But I think what we should do is the other option. This. Takes up the whole space on the table, but it does its job. And then, I don't know, let's put something in the background, too. We need something over here, though. We do need a rug, so let's put a rug down really quickly. Oh, grab the mirror. Let's put a rug down really quickly. Try to find kind of like a fallish one. Like, I feel like this fits. That'll be good. Yeah. And hear me out. One of these in here. I wish it could go catty corner, but it cannot. That's okay. What about sculptures? Do we have any, like, holiday sculptures? We can put pumpkins on the ground. Cute. Okay. We should do some portraits. Possibly. If we can find, like, fall ones. Oh, wait, maybe this tree. Yes, that is a Thanksgiving tree if I've ever seen one. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our kitchen. All right, so we got November for our dining room, and now we are spinning for our kitchen, and let's see what we get. We got December. So we just did our November kitchen. We got December for, or not our November kitchen, our November dining room. But we got December for our, what was I going to say? We got December for our kitchen. So I'm going to go with this wallpaper because it is giving Christmas vibes. Yes, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. Perfect. We'll start here. Just kidding. We will not start there. We will start here. And then, oh, that's not what I wanted. Go here. Here. We'll have a oven here, I suppose, and that there, We could do like this and have the oven here. Have that there, have a sink here. Perfect. Okay, and then we need just like a little like informal dining table to go in that corner. Put a green one. And then get some more chairs because we will need it not only for the little, oh my gosh, what was I going to say? Not only will we need it, what the heck was I going to say, you guys? Not only do we need it for this, but we also need it for that. So let's go ahead and try to find one that kind of matches a little bit. Okay, we'll do this one. Oh, I guess we could do one right here in the middle. Okay, and then over here, well, let's get some appliances down. Let's do that. Red. I love the red on black on this little fridge. I think it's so cute. I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with it. Oh, I didn't do upper cabinets. Darn it. Okay, we'll have to go back and do that. Appliances. Where should I... Wait. Okay, let's get the hot cocoa one. Okay, perfect. We'll put it in this corner over here. And then we need a trash can. This one is white, so that'll work. And we can get a pet feeder. Let's see. Where is the bag of pet food? Because I was just going to put that like over here. Oh, here it is. Ooh, we'll do green. Ooh, that may not fit. Your Sims may not be able to walk through that. Okay. That's okay. We'll scratch that. Let's go ahead and go to plumbing and get ourselves a sink and some decor. So let's get some plants down. Ooh, we could put this over here on the table. It's a little mistletoe thing. And let's get some more plants. This is kind of Christmassy vibes, I guess. And then we will need, I don't know if I necessarily, okay, that's Valentine's Day. Here's Christmas. vibes, Christmassy vibes. And then, let's see. Let's go all the way to... Where is it? It's somewhere in here. Here it is. Kitchen clutter. We need cookies, obviously, because, like, Santa and stuff, you guys. So we have our hot chocolate thing, but I want to turn it around so it's cuter. And we can put our little cooking utensils over here. And, ooh, maybe we were making cookies. Yes. Perfect. Well, I think this is perfect. We just need a little rug over there. Oh, we need a little rug over there. And honestly, we can just do this one over here. Cute. Okay, let's do our bathroom over here. Okay, we got December for our kitchen, and we are spinning for our bathroom, which gives us June. Okay, so June is like the start of summer, end of spring. So, hear me out. Swimming. I mean, technically the pools open up at the end of May, but you know what I mean. You know. Oh, this is perfect. They don't really match the color, though. I guess who really cares? Who cares? Okay, let's go ahead and get what we need in here. So, let's put a toilet down. I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll do it like this. What sink do I want in here? We'll do this one. All different kinds of blues going on. And we can do a shower tub combo. Okay, that's elephants. I think this one will work. And we even have a little bit of room over here, so we can go ahead and get our mirror down. my favorite mirror, if you guys couldn't tell. And let's go ahead and try to find something on the ground that we could decor. There we go. And then we do need something on the wall, obviously. Oh, we could have used the toilet plunger. We can stick it like right there. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, and obviously we'll put that on top. We used that last time for the wall, so let's go ahead and give it a little towel here. And maybe a towel over here. I know it's kind of weird about the toilet, but where else would we have room to put it? Nowhere. So let's go ahead and move upstairs. So here we are upstairs. I'm going to go ahead and bring that wood from downstairs, upstairs. And then I'm going to put carpet in the bedrooms really quickly. Boom, boom. Okay. We will do this hallway first. Okay, we spun for the bathroom downstairs and we got June. We are spinning for the hallway upstairs. And what did we get? October. Okay, so we got October and we don't have a lot of room. So I'm going to rely heavily on the walls to give October vibes. So there is that. Like it's going to be a lot of just random decor items. So let's go over here. I had Uggs that whole time and I didn't even know. Look at that. Look at those slippers. Look at how cute they are. Okay. Let's put some pumpkins down. We'll do all different kinds. There's really not a whole lot we can do. That's our issue here. It's what we're facing. Because like this is super cute. That's super cute, but we can't really put it down. We could put these ghosts over here. And I think honestly that's about it. Okay, what a fun hallway. Let's move on to this bathroom. Just did our teeny tiny hallway, so now we're going to do our teeny tiny bathroom upstairs. And we got August. Okay, so August is back to school vibes. We are heading back to school. Summer's slowly coming to an end. But it's still warm out, so I'm going to go with some maybe, I don't know, like this kind of gives off bathroom vibes, like school bathroom vibes. Boring. So let's try to match that. I think this will definitely work. And then let's get some plumbing in here. I would love to be able to fit this in here. I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, no, it's the whole size of the bathroom. Okay, well, that's okay. This is what we'll do, though. We'll go ahead and have this here and another boring sink. And we can do, like, a little walk-in shower situation. Perfect. And then we have some room over here. So let's go back to our decorations and see what we can find on the floor. Not much. Let's go back up to the top and see what else we have. Perfect. A little laundry basket for when we get ready in the morning. And we can't fit a mirror on here, so that's fine, but we can fit a little towel or something like over on that side. So let's see if we can't squeeze that in here. Oh wait, look, we can even put one of these, which we can put, if I can find the key, right there. So let's get like another towel too to match. Perfect. Kind of fancy for school bathroom, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and move on to this tiny bedroom. We just finished our first bathrooms. Now we're spinning for our first bedroom. And we already got both of these, so let's go ahead and spin again. Oh my gosh. Spin one more time. We got January. Guys, so I ended the video and I realized that after I had spun for January, it literally didn't record anything else. So here is our January room. I was in the mindset of still in school, winter break, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. That's why we have the yellow in there with the blue. And then across the hall, we spun and got February. And that's why there's a lot of pinks, some hearts, rose petals, a bunch of loved ones, friends, family, significant other. And then in here, we spun and got April. So I thought it was super cool. We started with May and ended with April. So I did pastels, some cozy stuff to do at home when it's rainy outside. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take an overall look at the house. So we have our May room, our November room, our December room. This is our June bathroom, our October hallway, August bathroom, guest room, kids bathroom, January, February, and April. So I apologize that none of that got recorded. Oh my gosh, recorded. I don't know. It's been doing that a lot lately, so I'll have to really double check when I am recording. So I apologize. But with all that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already and you're into this stuff, of course. As of this recording, we're only 2 away from our short-term goal of 110 subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. As well as let me know what you guys thought about this challenge, if I should do it again, or if you have any other ideas, let me know down below. And I will see you all very, very shortly with another build video. Bye!